and welcome to this week's game. My name's Tom Burdell, and we're going to watch the Charlotte Royals invade Huntington Beach to play the Voyagers. I'm here with Stacks. How are you, Stacks?
Hey, I'm alive. That's the most important thing. Welcome to the channel, everybody.
So, this is an important game, especially for Huntington Beach. They need this win. If they don't get it, their playoff spot is gone. The Royals can clinch first place overall with this win. What are your thoughts?
Well, the Royals, they've been dominant all season long. They've been getting victories left and right. They've got their blowouts. They've managed to squeak out a few wins too, but Charlotte is one of those teams that you really can't sleep on. They got offensive threats all over. The defense, top notch. It's going to be a tough matchup here for Huntington Beach, even though they found a way to get the dub last time.
Okay, what players, what's the key to Huntington Beach winning this game?
Well, I think it got started out with their top dog running back, up to no good. He's been a factor all season long. He's one of the few players that has cracked that 1,000-yard mark this season. And in open space, he could do it just as good as anyone else. If Charlotte allows him to do another damage setup like they did last time they played, it could spell doom for Charlotte.
Okay, and for Charlotte to win this game, what are your thoughts?
They got to stick to what they've been doing all season long. Fast pace, heavy movement with the passing game. Hank Falco, over 30 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions on the season. He's the blood that forces this offense to go all the way through. If he has a bad game, the team has a bad game. So it'll be up to Huntington Beach to try to slow him down. But I know that guy. He's pretty good, I must say.
So we'll get right into it now. I want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll get into the game.
Shout out to the homies here. We're going to keep it moving. Thanks for stopping by. I got a little bit of a switch up here. I'm not running the color this time around. I'm not doing the play-by-play this time around. Just happy to have everyone on board for this one. You already know. How you doing, boss? How you feeling for your first call in the USFA?
Well, we'll figure it out. Here comes the kickoff. Looks like Charlotte's kicking off. Ball comes down to the end zone. Here comes the rush back. He gets it up to about the 29-yard line. That's a nice return by number 31.
Yeah, that's Tom Edwards, the backup halfback, doing his thug thizzle. And yeah, first spray, I lost my job real quick. It is what it is, though.
So Huntington Beach will come from the gun, one running back to the one side, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Inside handoff, up the center of the gut. That's a nice run there.
Up to no good, coming up with a gain of 3.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 with 11:38 on the clock. A gain from the gun. Jackson calling signals. There's a snap back across the field, up toward the middle, incomplete pass. Looked like he was trying to hit number 43, tight end Jeff Brown on the crosser.
Yeah, that was a nice defense there by Charlotte. He did really good in the middle of the field. They normally don't allow those short passes to go along. That's why they've been winning so much.
So back to the gun. This time they go 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Nearly offside there, but there's the screen, and it's dropped. So it's 3 and out for Huntington Beach. We'll see the punter.
Unfortunate start here for this Huntington Beach team. You always want to come out strong against Charlotte because they can make you pay if you can't score.
So Felix Desjardins will begin to punt. He gets a good one off, and it comes down at about the 35-yard line on the fair catch, and it'll be 1st and 10, Charlotte.
Yeah, it's Vic Dotson there, top tight end, calling that fair catch, and he's trying to get some more yards here against this tough Huntington Beach defense.
So now, looks like he's backing up into the pistol, goes Falco. Falco is the inside handoff. to Webb. He gets a nice gain of 4 on the play.
We talked a little bit about up to no good earlier. That guy, Spider Webb, he's up there in yards and touchdowns as well. Huntington Beach can't sleep.
So 2nd and 6, again, this time from the gun, 3 to the bottom out of the bunch. Inside handoff to Webb. He breaks it over the middle. That's a huge gain by Webb. Nice run.
Big down yardage there by the homie Spider Webb, getting it done. Taking that past midfield too. Great job.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 52-yard line. From the gun, they go wide. Here comes the rush, and it's dumped off on the screen. Big catch by tight end Dotson. Nice gain. Looks like there'll be a first on that play. Nice run as he picks out the first down hand.
And he's just a matchup beater all the way through. No matter who he plays, not a lot of defensive players can match his speed. And you see right there, he get that open first.
So go 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Single back formation. Here's the motion. Here's the toss outside to Webb. He'll get about 3 or 4 on the book. Correction, he'll only get 1 on the play. That's Huntington Beach. Nice stop there.
Yeah, that was Kingston Ali with the tackle there too. Acquisition via the trade before the deadline from Anchorage.
So they'll go back to the gun. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Falco back to pass. Pressure's coming. He lets go over the middle. It's caught. And that's caught by Cuoco. And it's a first down.
This Charlotte team is driving real smooth here. And Kai Coco, he's one of the top dogs, wide receiver too. He's been doing his thug fizzle for sure.
So they're down to the 14-yard line from the gun. 1 back in the backfield. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Inside handoff to Webb. And he's going to break it down to about the 3-4 yard line. Nice run by Webb.
That's actually backup right there. Taking that carry, number 20.
7:35 left in the quarter. 2nd and inches. From the gun goes Falco. Nearly offside by Huntington Beach. There's the back pass. Caught over the center. And incomplete. Nice work by Huntington Beach there.
That's a little off the mark. He did have Vic Dotson a little bit, but it looked like the pass was off the mark too. See if they could get off the field at Huntington Beach.
Again, they go back to the gun. For the center. Here it comes the gun. Up the middle. And caught. Touchdown. Charlotte.
Easy
Beautiful
money.
throw.
Easy money. Drive there for Charlotte. And this is what we expect from them too. They always know how to hit those mismatches to their favor. And it showed right there.
Spider on the catch. There's the kick. And it's through the uprights, and it's good.
We'll see if
7:03 remaining in the first. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll see if Huntington Beach can get through this drive, see if they can tie the ball game back up. You mind if I run through the players here for this Huntington Beach team?
Please, go ahead.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and do it right now for you. As they go ahead and set up for that kickoff pretty soon. See if I can bring it up really quick. There you go, much better. So quarterback will be Action Jackson Jr. Halfbacks will be up to no good, Tom Edwards and Dan Green. Wide receivers, they have Tom and Clementine, Matt Grigsby, and Moldy Cheese. Tight end will be Ty White and Jeff Brown, the Brown to White connection, I like to call them. And kicker / punter, Felix Delachon.
And we get the kickoff. It's down to the 1 yard line. And he gets it up to about the 22. It'll be 1st and 10 for Huntington Beach. Nice return by Edwards.
We'll see about this defense here. They got 1 stop already. Defensive linemen will be Shane Knox, Lee Flowers, Guillermo de la Cruz, and Keon Kakoa. Linebackers will be Tank Falco, TJ Camden, and Aaron Jacobson, as that pass is incomplete right there, unfortunate. And cornerbacks will be Ricardo Lopez, Pac Drescott, Bryce Walker, and star veteran Caitlin Montaigne.
2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line.
60 Eagle. Here we go, D, get off the field.
From the pistol, two to the top, one to the bottom. Inside handoff, too good. Oh, I thought that was a face mask. What did you think there?
It was pretty close there, but I think he got him right under the shoulder pads right there. A clean tackle, by my opinion. But 3rd and 1 coming up here. A good carry.
Nice carry by up to no good. And again, they go from the pistol. Nearly offside, up to no good. He'll get the first. Nice plunge up the middle.
He might need to lean a little bit on that run game. The passing game hasn't been too successful for him so far. They haven't got a completion. So I think this is a good adjustment here from Huntington Beach.
So as the clock continues to run, again, they go from the pistol. This time it looks like a double tight set. One to the top, one to the bottom. Inside handoff, up to no good. And he'll get 5 on the play. Nice game by up to no good.
He's good at churning out those yards right there. Those 4-yarders, those 6-yarders. He's one of the more steady backs we've seen so far this season.
So again, back to the pistol. 2 tights, one to the top, one to the bottom. Huntington beats with the rush, and it's incomplete.
Kind of caught off sides there.
Jackson was off the mark on that pass, but the offside should give them the down back.
2nd and inches, can't be mad at that situation.
So again, from the pistol, 2 to the bottom, inside handoff. Oh no, quarterback draw, and he doesn't get it.
Yeah,
Jackson doesn't get it.
He got stopped shy on that one. Me personally, I would have kept it up the middle, but hey, still got another down to pick it up.
2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Motion. Jackson sends it on the end around.
And they're going to get stopped again.
So it'll be 4th and inches, and you got a punt here, don't you think?
They're close to midfield to where they could probably think about it, but their defense definitely has to stand up if they are punting. It looks like they are.
So they'll punt from their own 30. And we'll get a fair catch at the 39-yard line.
We'll like go somewhere in the 20s, I think.
Charlotte.
I think it was somewhere in the
10,
20s.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Look at the blocking here. Just
they're trying to fight.
so back to the gun is Charlotte, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Caught.
There goes that man Vic.
Come on now, let's go.
And it's a first down.
Gotta watch Vic Dotson on those quick out routes. He eats on those, and that's how he got the lead so far in receptions. Like, he's every time you throw it his way, he's going to bring it in.
46 to Mike.
So they'll go bunch to the bottom this time. Falco back to pass. Caught over the middle. Number 13.
Bingo, bingo, bingo.
I believe that was Trevor Golinart. No, actually, that's a bot player, Erickson. Got my numbers confused right there. My bad.
Let's go.
2nd and inches as we closing down on the first quarter. This time from the pistol. Back to pass. Caught. Oh, incomplete. Over the middle. Intended.
Yeah, I believe that was a Vic Dotson right there. It looked like he rushed that pass. Need to just let it develop a little bit. see if he could let the receivers get down the field.
Mike, 46. You remember me?
So we'll go back to the bunch on the bottom.
46 to Mike, 46.
Falco calling signals
It's just
over the center, and it's caught. Look out! Dotson got loose into the secondary, and huge first down by Charlotte.
A matchup nightmare. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not just saying it because he's my player, but he's a beast on the block. You bet. And they did double him that time, and it still didn't work.
So this time they'll head to the running game, double tights, and they'll go with an offset eye. Oh, and there's an offside, and there looks like a false start on the play.
Mm-hmm.
let's go.
Like the right side of the line moved there, but still got 1st and 15. If they could keep doing passes like they did before they got that first down, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Let's go now.
As we're down to 1:26 in the quarter, they'll go back to the pistol, but this time they'll go tights on the formation. Huntington Beach nearly offside. There's the motion, fakes the end around over the middle. Oh, wide open guy, and Falco missed him.
It's a rare miss there from Falco. Well over 68% passing. He's able to hit those throws with his eyes closed, but maybe should have opened them that time.
So it'll be 2nd and 15. Again, they'll go back to the pistol. Back to pass. Caught. Oh, tipped over the center. Looks like number 52 of the linebacking core got in there and tipped it away.
That was great defense there for sure. I believe that was Dexter Jackson with that play.
So we'll go again from the gun. Back to pass goes Velco. Plenty of time. Lions giving him lots and lots of time.
Doing his taxes.
And he dumps it off to Webb over the middle, and he'll get the first.
That was too easy.
You ready? You ready?
I've never seen so much time by an O-line. Terrific job by the O-line.
That offensive line has been putting in double duty, as you can see. Great job. And Kyshawn Williams tried to bring him down beforehand, but couldn't quite do it.
So 1st and 10, they'll go tights to the top. Inside handoff to Webb. He'll break it, and he gets it down to about the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Charlotte.
Oh man, this run game, you never want to see the run game go too hard if you're on the defense, especially on top of the passing game that they're allowed to do, they're able to do.
And they might just let the quarter run out here, Tax.
I wouldn't blame them. This has been a solid first for them.
So that's the end of the thing. That's the end of the first. Get your twos up in the chat.
Throw
As
them
we
up.
go first, we go 1st and goal at the top of the 2nd quarter as we go tights. And Falco scrambling. He looks like he's going to dump it off. Touchdown, Charlotte! Great catch in the end zone by number 13.
Easy money.
That's Erickson.
And that bot player getting a little bit too loose there for that Huntington Beach defense, right in the back of the end zone, and Charlotte makes them pay again. 2nd straight touchdown.
So Melanu will go for the extra point.
And that didn't look
he missed
pretty.
it.
That didn't look pretty at all.
He missed it. Ugh.
And he's been having a few troubles there from the kicking side of things. That's Jack Molyneux with the field extra point. And regardless of that, though, Charlotte is on top, 2 scores. Huntington Beach needs to find their offense to try to match it.
So we'll wait for the kickoff here. What are your thoughts on how can Huntington Beach get back into this, being down 2 scores?
Well, in their last drive, we've seen spurts of what they can start to do a little bit more. The run game, although it hasn't been too explosive, it's been able to move them down the field. I've seen a little bit in the chat where First Phrase said they got a little bit too cute when they were 2nd and inches, so they just need to complete what they're supposed to and keep the drive alive as best they can. Don't have to do anything too crazy.
So Huntington Beach takes the touchback in the end zone, and they'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Well, let's see what Action Jackson can do. as he gets 3 to the top and the tight end at the bottom from the pistol. Inside handoff to an up to no good. He'll get a few on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6.
5 for 24 so far. I mean, that's what you want from your back. You want him to have more than 4 yards to carry. So they just need to utilize them a lot more.
So again, they'll go double tight, single receiver to the top and 1 to the bottom. Inside handoff to up to no good. He gets another 2 on the play.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Good closing defense there by that Charlotte D line there.
Shut down.
So it'll be 3rd and 4.
Hiking 18.
And again, they go 2 to the top and double tights, 1 to the bottom. From the gun, lots of time, and it's caught. Beautiful catch by the butt player there. Number 43.
Jeff Brown doing his thing on that one. And I think that's a sigh of relief there for Action Jackson Jr. I think that's his longest pass so far he's completed.
1st and 10.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Inside handoff, up to no good, and he's stuffed by number 55 of
That's-
Charlotte.
That's Tank Falco on the mix right there. Shout out to Kickler 10. And that was a great rush there to hold him to 2.
So it'll be 2nd and 8. This time they'll go bunch, closed in set. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and the pressure just gets to him and he lets it go.
Smart move to throw that one away. That pocket was collapsing for sure.
So it'll be 3rd and 8 for Huntington Beach, and they need to get this 1st down. So they'll go 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Back to pass. Jackson lets it go. Wide open. Look out, look out. Touchdown, Huntington Beach. That's Tomlin Clementine. On the catch, touchdown. Beautiful throw. Jackson just let this go, and it was 6.
Sometimes you just got to take the reins off and let your receivers do what they do. Clementine's been doing that all season long, and that is it. That's no good there on the extra point. But regardless of that, the touchdown, just like you said, a beauty.
So they're down by 7. All they need is a good stop here, and they're right back in this game.
Maybe both of these teams need a quick check at the kicker/punter position going into the draft and free agency. Hasn't been too pretty in regards to getting those extra points. Only so far 1 out of 3, but outside of that, we got ourselves a solid game after that touchdown.
13-6 with 9:06 remaining in the quarter.
And while we have this little break, make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our affiliates. We got the GSB, the Gold Standard Basketball. You got CSBA, Collegiate Sim Basketball Association. We got the ECFL, the Elite College Football League. And we got Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim, doing their thing on the hockey set.
So Charlotte gets the touchback, and they'll start out at 20.
Now,
9:06 remaining in the quarter.
Now it's up to this Huntington Beach defense to slow down this offense here for Charlotte. Give their own offense some more chances.
They'll start out in a nickel, back to pass. Caught over the middle.
Pat Coco again.
Coco's been having one hell of a game.
Ever since Charlotte made that trade to let Joseph go to Anchorage, it's been his world in regards to the wide receiver position, and he's been taking it to heart.
Again from the gun. Inside handoff. Look out, look out. He breaks it. He's gone.
Go take that one. Tackle down.
Oh,
Oh,
just
wow.
gets it so close to a touchdown. But beautiful run by Webb there. I mean, I thought Webb was gone, and 52 gets in and just locks him down, and it'll be first and goal from the 1. What a way to start for the offense here. You're starting from the 1 yard line.
And they're gonna just punch it in. They don't care.
Touchdown. And Webb gets the touchdown.
I mean, you might as well. He got you all the way down, and we already said this before. Spiderweb, he's a monster in the open space. That offensive line, just too nasty right now.
And the kick is up.
And another shank.
Oh. That you can't have. That's how you let people back into games.
Most definitely. Could have been, was it 21-6? Now it's making it a lot easier. Huntington Beach could get a 2-point conversion later on. They're definitely not out of this game, especially if they could find more ways to get down the field.
So as we're closing in on the half, 7:37, 19-6 for Charlotte over Huntington Beach. We're glad you tuned in. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and follow. And I want to thank Stacks here for letting me call the play-by-play and him be my sidekick today.
It's all good. Anytime I could take a little bit of a break, I'll take it at this point. But no, I appreciate you for stopping by for sure. I love hearing different perspectives on these games too. There's only so many ways I could say the same things over and over again. So it's good to have that different flavor, and I love to have more people join in too. Maybe have some different people in the booth at the same time, switching up a little bit.
So it looks like we're going to go to a 5-2 on the backside for Charlotte. Back to pass, and it's incomplete. Jackson had nobody there. I don't know where he was throwing the ball to.
Yeah, he force-fed that one. It didn't work out in his favor, and he's been doing that a good amount of times this season, not letting the play develop, not going through the progressions, and those are some of the staples to be a great quarterback.
So Jackson back to pass, caught over the middle. Number 43 on the catch.
Jeff
Another
Brown.
butt player.
Nah. Jeff Brown's a user. He's actually the first pick that Huntington Beach drafted this past draft, and he's been having a B. I'll give him a B so far as a rookie at tight end.
Yeah, he's tight end. So inside handoff. That's a nice run by up to no good. And he bowls the ball.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he kept outside, he'd probably still be running. You'll still be calling touchdown.
So they'll go from the gun, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Inside handoff to up to no good. He breaks it. He'll pick up a good 5-6 yards on the play. Nice outside run.
I feel like Huntington Beach does the best when they go with those reverse type of runs, especially when you get that man number 18 in open space. He could do some big things.
So 2 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom as they go from the pistol. Back to pass, and it's caught. And that's caught by Moldy Cheese.
The goat cheese. That's what I like to call him.
And he just snatched that ball out of there. Beautiful grab.
He's a veteran. He's been in the league for, I'd say, at least the last 5 seasons or so.
Inside handoff to Webb. He breaks it. He'll pick up a good chunk on that play.
You better get in the weight room, son. I'm too strong out here. Too big for you.
Or that's no good. That's no good. My mistakes, fellas. Sorry about that. That was up to no good.
It's all good. It's all good. Huntington Beach need that conversion.
Top, 1 to the bottom. And caught over the middle. And that was Jeff Brown on the catch. First down, Huntington Beach.
Hear that crowd right there cheering them on. They trying to get them back in this game. They definitely need it. And did Huntington Beach start with the ball? Yes, they did.
Yep.
They did. So a score right before the half will definitely help them.
And he'll toss, and Jackson will just toss this out of bounds.
Didn't see too much there, and he almost got sacked too off that leaning rusher.
And a score would really help them going into the half. So again, they go bunch to the top, single receiver to the bottom from the gun. Jackson hands it off to up to no good, down to about the 9-yard line. Nice run by up to no good.
He bounced off of that last defender there, and he just kept his feet moving as much as he can, and it definitely helped him out. It's 1st and 10.
So they'll go double tights here. And they'll go from the pistol back to pass. Lots of time over the middle. He dumps it off to Webb. Actually, it's up to no good.
That's up to no good. Yeah. Gain of 3 on that one. Can't be mad at it. It moves it closer to the end zone. See if they utilize the 2-minute warning.
And they do. So 2-minute warning.
Oh yeah, shout out to Huntington Beach there too. I showed off the new jersey there. I didn't say it earlier, but that's a new look I made for Huntington Beach there.
It looks good on them. So this time, 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top as they go from the shotgun. Inside handoff to up to no good. And he battles down to about the 2. To be 3rd and 2.
Big drive here on this particular play. Charlotte wants to keep them away from 10+ points. And Huntington Beach, they could potentially make it a 1-score game.
Here comes the motion. And dumps it over the middle. And incomplete.
Not to be, once again, rush that pass a little bit. And me personally, I would have kept that one on the ground. I think that would have been a good matchup to see if they could punch it in. But it looks like they're going for it here.
4th and 2. And they'll hand it off.
And good stuff.
They fall short. Oh, they got stopped. Charlotte will take over from their 2-yard line. That has got to be demoralizing for Huntington Beach.
You never want to see it driving that far just to get to the 2-yard line and conceding it to your adversaries there.
So we could see a safety here if they get the pressure.
And they'll got to go
And
even
there's a flag.
further. Got to go backwards half a distance to the goal.
So that puts even more pressure on Velko to get that ball out quick.
Watch out for that run too.
So here we go. Calling signals. He hands it off to Webb. And tackled by number 90, Kong.
Good night, baby. Good night, baby.
Bronky Kong got dragged a few yards and then threw Webb backwards. You seen that one?
So 109 as we continue to tick down. They get a few yards out, and they go from the bunch. Falco back to pass. Caught over the middle. And there's the timeout.
Big play there by Charlotte.
39 seconds remaining, 19-6 for Charlotte over the Voyageurs. They go 3 receivers to the top, single to the bottom. Falco back to pass. Here comes the pressure, dancing in the pocket, caught over the middle, and there's the timeout.
if Huntington Beach doesn't get the turnover, their best bet is just to make sure Charlotte doesn't score again.
So 2nd and 1 with 34 seconds remaining in the quarter. As you take a look into the Huntington Beach huddle, this time they're going to go gun with no one in the backfield. Back to pass goes Falco. Here comes the pressure, and he bursts out of the pocket, and he's going to run and slide and get a fairly decent pickup.
And they're going to call their last time out there with that play.
So there's the last time out. It's 19-6. Nice scramble by Velko on the last play. They keep going. They might be able to get down and clock it and pick up a field goal.
Worst comes to worst, they'll have some chances for Hail Mary as well.
So from the gun, single back of the backfield. Falco back to pass. Caught over the middle.
They got to hurry
Number
up.
13. That's looks like a bot player there. That's Erickson.
And they're not going to get it off. Unfortunate.
And that's your half. Put your threes up in the chat. You know we don't have halftime here, so we're going to kick it off. And there goes Huntington Beach. They kick it off, and it'll come down to Charlotte in the end zone, and we'll get the touchback. And they'll go from the gun. 5-2 from the defense, and there goes Webb. And you'll pick up a good gain on the play.
Not a great start from this Huntington Beach defense.
You got to give credit to the O-line for Charlotte. They're doing a hell of a job.
Putting up serious numbers. They don't get talked a lot, but when you're not talking about them a lot, it's normally a good thing. But they deserve a lot of praise so far this game.
There's Cott. That's Dotson again. He's had a whale of a game so far. So it'll be 2nd and 2.
4 for 60 on the day from him. And if they keep on playing defense like that, you expect those numbers to go up.
So again, they'll go bunch to the top, single back to the backfield, and they'll run the toss play, and it's covered well. That's a nice thing there, number 49, and that's Chisholm on the tackle for Huntington Beach.
3rd and inches coming.
That toss was just covered so well on that play. So it'll be 3rd and inches, and they'll go from the gun. 2 receivers, one to the top and bottom. They hand it off to Webb, and he breaks the tackle, and he'll get the first. Nice outside run.
When you get opportunities like that for a defense, you got to wrap them up. And you see him right there. Gronky Kong tried to get him, but too strong was the homie Spider Webb.
So again, they'll go from the gun. Falco calling signals. He'll dump it over the middle, and it's dropped. That should have been caught.
It could have been caught by either team right there. There was a lot of traffic there. Luckily for Charlotte, it didn't go to a player that was wearing blue.
So 2nd and 10, and this time they'll go shotgun. No receivers in the back, no running back in the backfield. They'll dump it over the middle. It's caught by Coho. 1st and 10.
Great job by Kai Coco there. And he broke a tackle to do it too. Got to make sure that you're on your money. Allowing the first down again is Huntington Beach.
Again, they go 2 tights, 2 receivers, back to pass. Caught. And that's Coco again. He's going to score. Touchdown, Royals.
Too fast, and I don't even know what to say. Kai Coco's eating them up right now, and it's not looking pretty for this Huntington Beach team if they keep allowing this.
So they're going to go for the 2-point convert here. And they hand it off, and they get it. Webb gets the 2-point convert, and it's a 27-6 lead.
And the crowd is letting the Huntington Beach team have it right now. Right now, Charlotte's looking like the team that we expected them to be last time they played. If you remember, Huntington Beach was able to put 40 points on the Charlotte team, and only getting 6 all the way in the third quarter. It's not a good sign.
So we're down to 8:24 in the quarter, 27-6 for Charlotte, and they'll kick this ball off to Huntington Beach. Game's not completely over. They've still got a shot, but they have to score, and their defense has to stiffen up.
Most definitely. Too many big plays allowed, and hopefully for them, it's not a precursor for the rest of the game, because it could get really ugly really fast.
And Huntington Beach will bring that out, and they'll get out to the 25-yard line.
Tom Edwards trying his best to give the team a boost. Did not work out, but we'll see what this offense could do here.
Here we go.
So let's see what Action Jackson can do as he gets the ball from the 26.
Go.
Calling signals. He'll hand it off up to no good. And he might have gotten a yard or two on the play. No.
They're going to say nothing.
2nd and 10.
This is definitely not good, too.
That was Big Nixon on the play. He just absolutely stuffed them.
55. Here we go.
So again, this time they'll go from the pistol. Back to pass. He's going to let the bomb go, and it's caught. That's Jeff Brown again. He's been a nightmare in the secondary.
Great job, a great pass, allowing that route to develop too. They need a little bit more than that if they want to come back, but that's definitely promising to see.
Watch a slant.
So they're down to the 50-yard line. And here comes the pressure. And he'll just dump it off on the screen, and it's smushed.
That's a 3.
Oof.
Not the prettiest of plays.
Sacked, it would have been a 6 or 7 yard loss. So losing 3 is better than losing 6 or 7. So 2nd and 13, double tights. He'll hand it off. It's up to no good.
Sure does make the.
He made a nice gain there to get him back in positive area. So it'll be 3rd and 7.
You'd rather have 3rd and 7 than 3rd and 13, what it would have been if that wasn't completed.
60 Bison.
So again, from the gun, back to pass. Jackson dumps it off. And that's caught by Brown again.
He found his security blanket for sure. Definitely the most reliable player that we've seen in the receiving corps.
So it'll be 1st and 10 as Huntington Beach starts to warm up and drive this play. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Calling plays from the gun. Fakes the pass. Lots of time. Over the middle, and there's the throw. Touchdown, Huntington Beach. What a grab. Moldy Cheese on a huge grab for Huntington Beach and the score.
Oh man, that looked good right there. Looked like that corner back there kind of got caught sleeping, and Moldy Cheese came through with the clutchness. Great job.
That was definitely not Limburger.
And another missed extra point again.
So we're 27-12, and Huntington Beach needs to stop Charlotte this play.
What is up with these kickers today?
They'll be auditioning kickers in the offseason, that's for sure, both teams.
Mm-hmm. And looking at a game like this, being down 27-12 is huge, because those extra 2 points will mean they'll have to get a 2-point conversion down the line just to make it close.
We're down to 4:49 in the quarter as we're waiting for the kickoff here.
How you feeling in your first game? My bad, but how you feeling in your first game calling for the USFA?
Not bad, not bad. Here we go. So we're down to the 1 yard line. And nice return. We'll get it up to about the 25 or 26 from, that's 87. That's Dobson.
Yeah, don't know why he's back there.
Not too often you see tight ends returning kicks.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. I don't know why. That's weird.
So inside handoff to Webb. He'll get about 3 or 4. He'll get about 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Get nowhere.
I hope everyone's enjoying the difference in call. I want to thank again. I'm going to thank Stacks again. So we got 3 to the top and 2 to the bottom as they go wide, and it's caught. That's number 8. That's Witten on the catch.
Get ready.
He gets his first one of the day.
That was a great pass right in between the zone right there. And Aaron Witten is a veteran too. He's been in the league for at least the past 5 years or so as well.
So they get bunched to the bottom this time. Falco calling signals back to pass, and he'll dump it over the side, and it's incomplete.
He tried Dotson on that crosser there. Looked like there was some defensive players in the way, probably messed up the pass.
So we'll be 2nd and 10, and Huntington Beach has got to continue to make the stops here as they go 5-2. Back to pass, they go inside handoff here, a nice stop by Huntington Beach. Looks like number 99 on the tackle. By the looks of it, that's one of the butt players, Stacks.
I believe so, yes.
So they go back to the gun. And there's the snap. Here comes the pressure. And he's sacked. Beautiful sack there by number 47.
Kingston Ali.
Ali. Congratulations on the sack, brother. That's a nice sack there.
Definitely needed too. Huntington Beach gets potentially their first stop in, I believe, the whole game.
Yeah, so they get the stop, and there's the punt by Monod, and there's the fair catch, and they'll get the ball.
I think they'll get close to midfield there. I didn't quite catch it either. I was looking away, checking the chat. How you doing, chat?
So again, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Calling signals is Jackson. Here comes the pressure, and he's sacked.
Ricardo Lopez right there.
That's the corner blitz. So you don't normally see the corner blitz too often. Most teams would rather sit back in a zone and keep their corners back. But that was a risky move, but it paid off.
Hey, you're going up against a young quarterback. You got to do what you can to disrupt them.
Oh, and that pass is nowhere near. Jackson just lets that one loose, and it falls harmlessly to the turf.
Jackson has to find a way to dial. He has to find a way to dial it down with those quick passes.
As they go double tight, you try to give him a little more protection. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He just dumps it off, and it's caught. And he's not tackled and gets up and makes a nice gain on the play.
What? He didn't get touched down, and he kept trucking forward.
Look, he didn't get touched, and he keeps on moving.
That's just heart right there.
So up to no good with a great play there and a great effort. He gets the inside handoff here, and he's pummeled after a few yards.
No chance.
I'm still wondering why
by Lopez.
I'm still wondering how Huntington Beach got the ball still. That play was ridiculous.
Lopez just pummeled him after those couple of yards.
Third quarter winding down.
And there goes the end of the third. Put your fours up in the chat as we wind this one down in the final quarter. Jackson back from the pistol. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom.
I'm here all day.
Lots of time. He lets it go. It's caught.
All day, baby, all day.
And that'll be number 88.
He had that first touchdown there for Huntington Beach. That's definitely one guy they want to get more involved in the offense.
Here we go.
That was Clementine again. Lots of time. He's going to scramble out of the pocket and look out. He's got lots of room. He's doing a 2-step down to the 12-yard line. Nice run by Jackson, but looked a little slow, but that 2-step got him a decent run.
It doesn't matter how you get it done. It just matters if you get the job done or not. That's a great play.
So there we go, down to the, and he just dumps it off here. Dumps it off to number 17.
Getting into the end zone.
Touchdown, White. And Huntington Beach closes the gap.
Definitely needed that for sure. Great pass to Ty White, the young rookie tight end. And that will make it a lot closer, but they need to make the extra points.
This has been a gamble all night, is kicking these balls.
Hey, look at
And
that.
they get it. Bravo.
Good job.
For the kickers.
I'm clapping
So
right
we're-
here. Good job.
So 27-19 with 10:30 remaining in the game. And Huntington Beach needs another stop here.
Good job for Huntington Beach too, staying in the game because it could have been a lot worse. It looks like they're trying to ring it in so they can get back in range. They still have 10.5 minutes left, so plenty of time for them to get adjusted on defense, potentially get another stop, and let the cards fall as they may.
And they approach the ball. Here it goes. It's in the air. It'll come down in the end zone, and he's going to run it out. Nice return there by Dotson. Normally you see them take the touchback there, but he ran that ball out.
I mean, he's got that 90 speed there, so he definitely has the ability to make those cuts, make those plays.
46 to Mike.
We see him on offense enough.
46, boys, 46.
So they go 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom in a tight set here. And he'll throw it over the middle. It's incomplete. Velko looks like he was trying to hit Dotson on the crosser.
Never a bad decision to throw it to Dotson.
Got it. Ready? Right here, over there, right? 52's the Mike. 65, 65.
Okay, 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom.
Where's 52?
Can go back to the backfield. Velko back to pass. And he throws a pick. It's going the other way for Huntington Beach. Touchdown, Huntington Beach.
Big play. Tristan Mitchell with the pick 6.
Like, where the heck was Velko throwing that ball? It went right to Mitchell.
And a big 2-point
And they're gonna go for
conversion.
two here.
They got to tie it up. Why not? Wide open
He's wide
2.
open. There's the 2-pointer.
And that's why you
And that's
always root for Huntington Beach. Sorry, my bias
To
came
no
out.
good on the 2-pointer, and we have a tie game with 10-17 remaining in the game.
Oh, my bias came out a little
Huntington
bit
Beach.
there. Yes. Good
Huntington
job.
Beach is not going away, folks. Charlotte's not getting the title just yet.
Big play there. The defense, we were talking about the defense making the play. Huntington Beach, they came out, and thanks to a little bit of an ill-advised pass from Falco, you got to take advantage of your opportunities, and that's one good example there. Well, Falco just threw a pick six, Caboose. That's what happened last. And tied the ball game up. And don't be mad at me, but Vic Dotson is returning kick return for some reason. I don't know why. I really don't know why.
Dotson will get that up to about the 22-23 yard line. First and 10. Again, hi to everybody in the chat. And thanks for tuning into this barn burner of a game. Falco from the shotgun.
And off here.
He runs the outside handoff to Webb. He'll pick up a good chunk on the play. He'll get 7.
I think the score was 27-6 at one point, wasn't it?
It was. So I mean, Huntington beats Claude's in fight of their way. So you got to give them some credit for showing some guts at home. Another inside handoff. There's the spin play. The old spin-a-rooney by Webb. Booker T would be proud.
Spiderweb with a great run there as always.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Eagle. I got him. Set up.
I think Charlotte is trying to slow it down a bit. This time they go for the pass, and they're going to go over the middle. It's caught. And that's caught by Coho.
Yeah, Coco like the chocolate. Coco.
Second and 4. From the gun. 3 receivers to the bottom. Single tight end to the top. Over the middle. And it hits the floor.
Big third down here.
3rd and 4.
Big third down.
Huntington Beach take the lead? Can they get the stop here?
Plenty of time left, so even if Huntington Beach does get the stop in the score, they could get it right back to Charlotte. But we won't have to worry about that.
Catch. There's the first down, and it's Dotson again getting loose in the secondary.
It is what he does. His 5th catch of the day, and that's going to be a big third down completed for Charlotte. Caboose, let me know how you feel about those Huntington Beach jerseys, though. I like them.
Hey, Caboose. So there we go. Calling signals. There's the inside handoff.
A great tackle there by Phenom Chisholm. He could have broke that a lot further if he was able to get through that tackle.
So 2nd and 7, and the clock continues to tick. We could see overtime here.
Charlotte's going to do everything they can to. Ooh.
And that's the backup halfback on the run.
First down there for Charlotte again.
That's Abdullah on the run, giving Webb a bit of a blow.
Caboose said it's better than what they were. Yeah, you're right about that.
So back to pass, and he'll throw it on the slant, and that's caught. That's Erickson on the catch.
He reached out for that play, tried to get that first down, just a little bit short.
So 2nd and inches with the tie score, 5:31 remaining in the clock.
Let's see what you got.
Falco calling signals. And he lets it go, caught over the middle.
We play to win. Let go.
And it'll be 1st and 10 as Erickson makes another catch.
Looking a little bit like earlier this game. Looks like Charlotte's starting to settle in their offense like they was earlier.
So they go heavy again, inside throw, and it's tried to hit Dobson again in that crosser. They've been running that crosser quite a bit, and this time they couldn't hit it.
I don't blame him. The cross has been working, but it looked like that pass was just a little bit out of his reach. He has long arms, but not that long.
Again, they go a heavy set again from the gun. Back to pass. Plenty of time. Over the middle. Caught and touchdown. That's Coco on the catch. Touchdown.
Another great pass again from Falco, looking like the top dog quarterback we're used to seeing. That'll give Charlotte a 1 touchdown lead again. Look at that. Now you're making up. Good job.
And there's the extra point.
Good job.
For those who are tuned in late, the extra points have been a real adventure this game.
To say the least. But Huntington Beach has a chance.
So we're down to 4:37, and Huntington Beach will get the ball back.
We'll see the mettle of this Charlotte defense here. Looking to see if Huntington Beach can also find their offense to move again down the field. Like we said before, it was 27-6 at one point. So big props goes to Huntington Beach to even get this close.
And ball's in the air. And it'll come down and they'll run it out. There's a spin move.
Ooh.
And they're up to about the 22-yard line. And he's cracked on the return by number 40.
Hey, he had to do my man like that. Trying to get a little freaky with that spin move there.
Everybody likes the spin-a-rooney.
Shout out to Booker T.
So they'll go from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle.
Oh, pick.
Huntington Beach runs it back. Action was going long again. He had the guy open and he just underthrew him.
Oh, that's tough breaks there for Huntington Beach.
So they'll hand the ball off to Webb. He'll pick up a few yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6. That's a nice 4-yard gain.
No, that was a bot player. 27, that was a bot player. Lopez is 41. That's a bot player.
So we're going to go from the gun here. Inside handoff.
Inside the 20.
And Webb gets a nice gain on the play. And this could be a 2-score game.
Big run.
Turnovers can turn a game. It's so quickly. So again, they go back to a heavy set, single back in the backfield. And they'll hand it off and burst through the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal.
Spiderweb doing spiderweb things, trying to close this game out, trying to choke out the clock as much as possible. I already know Caboose is loving it.
Spiderweb.
Does whatever a spiderweb can.
So here we go from the gun. Falco hands it off. Webb will get it down to about the 4 as we are heading up on the 2-minute warning.
Big play, Webb. He's trying to close out the game. The 2-minute warnings here. It's not looking pretty for Huntington Beach. Don't need another turnover if they want a chance here.
Huntington Beach needs a stop here. They need to make sure they don't score and put this away. So they come out in the goal line front against here we go, inside handoff to Webb, and he's going to break it. That's a touchdown.
Too easy, man. And you could tell just by the formation that they put out there, you definitely needed more bodies there up front. And it's no good for this Huntington Beach team. Looks like they'll take their 6th L of the season.
And here comes the extra point. And they get it. So it'll be 41-27. And Huntington Beach played a whale of a game. They came back, but they just could not keep up with Charlotte.
That's really the story of pretty much every team that goes up against Charlotte when you think about it. I mean, like, this will be the last team that they've beaten all season. They've beaten every single team if they continue on with these final 1 minute 58 seconds. And you can just tell by the mettle that they have in the run game, the passing game, the defense you've seen on the interception. They're one of the more complete teams, and it definitely shows.
And if they get, and once the gun goes final, they'll get that first place seed, which is all important.
Already know a team like Charlotte, they haven't been to the championship game. They want to change it here. They had a strong season last year when we were still in the Axis era, but this is definitely turning out very nice as a flag on a play.
And it's a hold. It's coming back.
Unfortunate there for Huntington Beach. The best they could really do now is to try to settle in, see if they could make it a one-score game again, get the onside kick, and then try it again.
So Action Jackson from the gun, he'll go 2 receivers to the bottom, sends motion for up to no good. And they'll throw it over the middle, and it's fumbled. And it's picked up by Charlotte. And that's Camden on the recovery.
My heart.
And they'll go to the bunch. They'll hand it off.
Don't score again.
And Spiderweb will get them a little closer. And there's the first timeout by Huntington Beach.
That's tough to see, especially to a guy that they passed it to, Jeff Brown, who had a pretty good game too. Really great strip there by that linebacker. Got the ball out, and now looking pretty.
Tight down. There you go.
So they'll continue to run this clock. Again, they'll hand it off to Webb, and he's hit pretty hard and driven back. And they'll get the second timeout by Huntington Beach. In case you're tuning in late, Huntington Beach came back, but some late scores by Charlotte have make them pull away with 1:40 remaining, and they're driving to put the nail in the coffin.
Really went downhill after the interception.
Plenty of time, and he's going to just toss this away. Nice call by Velko, just tossing it away. No reason for him to get hurt or sacked when they've got this lead.
Caboose is cheering in the chat saying, throw him in the pit of despair.
So they'll kick the 3 here. And it's good. So your score is now 44-27 in favor of the Royals over Huntington Beach. The Voyageurs just coming up a little short.
And that is part of the business in the USFA. Just like I always say, when I was running it, everything's not going to go your way 100% of the time. You got to take advantage of some opportunities, and they've had some opportunities within this game. Just the defense, they got a little bit railroaded in this one. It happens. Part of the game of football.
Turnovers will do you in every time.
Mm-hmm. But you definitely got to love the fight, like you said before. It was it could have been a lot worse, considering how it started. But big props to Charlotte once again doing their thing like they normally do.
So this will be a touchback in the end zone, and they'll get the ball from the 20-yard line.
And just like Caboose said to me, if I was to lose to anybody, I'd rather lose to you. Everyone else could suck it, but if I lose Caboose, it ain't that bad.
3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. As Action Jackson goes back to pass, he's going to dump the pass off. And that's caught by Moldy Cheese.
Let's go.
2nd and 4 coming up now. At this point, no point in calling timeouts or anything like that. Just do your best to get a score.
And they go no huddle here. Calling signals is Jackson. Back to pass. He'll dump it off on the screen.
Ouch.
And that was Jeff Brown, the tight end, on the tight end screen.
Definitely encouraging to see.
Just hitting them out on the flat. It'll be 1st and 10 as the clock continues to run as they go no huddle here. Back to pass. He's scrambling around. He just chucks this out of bounds.
Definitely the right pass there. You don't want to throw that into some coverage. You already threw interception up to this point. Don't want to make a snowball even further.
So once we hit zeros on the play, Stacks will take you into the stats, and I'll thank everybody for the play-by-play.
All right.
Back to pass, and it's incomplete, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
All things considered, Action Jackson Jr., even if he threw the interception early in this 4th quarter, he had a decent enough game. He was over 60% passing, 3 touchdowns, so can't be too mad at that, but that interception doesn't help it. That's Pat Trescott. No, stop the bleeding. Take him down, please. It's going to take him to the 35. That should be closing that one out.
And now we should see a kneel down by the Royals.
Screw you, Caboose. Screw you, Caboose. Screw you, Caboose. Screw you, Caboose. Screw you. No more points.
That'll do it, folks. My first game on the call. I want to thank Stacks for doing the color for me, and we'll let them kneel down here, and the clock strikes 0. Final score 44-27 for the Charlotte Royals. And I want to thank you guys, and here's Stacks.
What's going on, everybody? I already know one person happy in the chat. Caboose, good job by your squad. Great game overall. A lot of ups and downs for both teams, but only one team could come out victorious. That's Charlotte, coming out with 481 yards offense to 320 for Huntington Beach. You see the first downs right here, 22-12. Can't be doing too much better than that. A great job on both sides. The turnover battle once again was not in Huntington Beach's favor. 71% on the 3rd downs for Charlotte, just 2 beasts. Going a little bit further down the line, pretty even on the possession time. But let's talk about these players real quick. Hank Falco, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Here we got 65% on the day. 261, great job from him. Action Jackson, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Definitely some passes he wished he could take back, but could have been a lot worse. Rushing wise, we got Spider Webb leading the way all day. 4 yards shy of 200 yards with 2 TDs on top of it. A great day from him. Up to no good. Did not have as much opportunity as he'd wish, but 76 yards on 16 carries isn't too bad. A couple of broken tackles by both of those 2 guys, Falco and Jackson, adding a couple of rushes too. Getting into the receivers though, Jeff Brown led the way for the homies at Huntington Beach, 7 for 78, 5 for 45 for Moldy Cheese. Tom and Clementine and Ty White all getting touchdowns as well. Looking at the homies in Charlotte is going to be 6 for 94 for Kai Coco, did his thing, 2 TDs, and a great job from him. Vic Dotson, 5 for 71 on the day. Aaron Wooden, 3 for 36. Defensively, Tank Falco led the way there with 8 tackles. Great job from him. Lopez adding in 7. Looks like Shane Knox with 3. Let's go a little bit further down. Prescott had that interception. Great job. Knox with 3. Montaigne got 2. Looking a little bit further, Lee Flowers with 1, and not a lot from Arn there. I haven't seen Arn. Where is Arn? He has not shown up on the scoreboard or nothing. Weird day for them, but hey, it is what it is. He'll be back next game, I suppose. Dexter Jackson leading the way for the homies in Huntington Beach. 9 tackles. Same with Kane. X-Pac with 5. Tristan Mitchell with 5. No, I didn't forget to put Arn in the game. How can I forget? Gronky Kong there with 4. Kingston Ali with 4. Chisholm with 4. Kaishan Williams with 3. Nicholas Watt with 3. And that's all of the users I'm seeing here. Kicking wise, it was a rough game for kicking. Let's just say that Molino and De La Chaume both was acting crazy. And the same thing goes for the punting. Not too much there. Not sure what happened with the kick return there. Vic Dotson did a few for 26.5 on the return. Edwards adding on as well for the kicking, and no punt returns either way. So that is going to close out week number 12. We still have 10 more games here in the regular season before we go to the playoffs. We got one team secured, the number 1 seed. That is Charlotte. Did I say Charlotte again? Yep. I say Charlotte again. Yeah, make sure I said the right one, you know what I'm saying? But it's all gravy. We're going to move on to the next set of games. I'll bring up the schedule to see what is popping. And once again, thanks so much for the big dog, Andre Krim, joining me in the booth. How you feeling after your first game called?
Not bad. Not bad. Still rusty, but I'll get better.
It's all good. You'll get another opportunity. You already know how we do. So the games we have for week 13, Pittsburgh, they'll be going to Huntington Beach. That'll be one of the games there, along with New York and Tacoma. Arizona will go to the cold winter of Anchorage, Alaska to play the Snow Devils. And then we got St. Louis and Charlotte. That should be a fun game. That went all the way to the wire last time those 2 teams played. And then you have Tampa Bay at Dallas. And what game outside of yours are you looking forward to seeing?
Got it. I want to see if Charlotte can win another, can dominate another game.
So they got a tall task to go up against Rebecca Montaigne. But we'll go ahead and close it out here. Thanks again for stopping by. We'll go ahead and keep it moving. We'll be back on Wednesday on YouTube. Or is it Thursday? That's Thursday on YouTube for the first game. We'll have the schedule out a little bit later. Stay safe. Happy Easter. And we're out of here.
Later.